podcast. Okay, so as you know, and Jocelyn
Taylor.
Yeah.
Jocelyn Taylor joining us here
Editor
because
of
you
D-Moms
are a mom, and so we asked you to stick around and share in this segment with us. And John's wife Samantha is expecting a baby. She's about what, 8.5 months along or so?
Yeah, about 8.5.
35 days to go.
Congrats.
July 4th. Is that 35 days?
Wow.
Yeah.
So I know,
days.
John, that you would never be insensitive enough to say, why are you screaming so loud during labor? It can't be that bad.
I mean, judging by how strong her grip is, I'm probably going to be the one screaming from pain in my hand. But no, I will support the pain. I understand that it will not be pleasant.
I found this video and I laughed so hard because, you know, men, obviously, they don't understand what kind of pain it is. And I think people have tried to give examples. Like, it's like, you know, having a watermelon shoot out of your body. It's like,
if it's anything like the cramps I had on Monday, then I'm not ready for it.
I'm guessing that it's even worse than that. Yeah. So we want to show you this video because these two guys decided to get hooked up to simulate their labor. So take a listen to this. It's pretty funny.
All right. So you can see what it feels like. Where are you feeling that? Are you feeling it in your upper belly?
Yeah, I'm feeling it right there.
Right now we're going to be starting to simulate a little bit like early labor. Should be, you know, maybe like a 2 or 3 out of 10.
That was early labor.
I know they just felt like shock.
I gotta remember my breathing.
Yeah, it's contracting your muscles.
So this is electrostim. They use this on men who quadriceps. They use it for recovery.
Talk to me right now.
You almost get into like an active stage of labor where it's really getting good. Here we go.
It's not even bad yet.
Yeah, they're probably like, that's the beginning.
Look, she's holding the throw up thing for him because it gets so painful that you literally sometimes just throw up from the pain.
Oh my God.
Look into that camera right there and say, Samantha, baby, I love you.
Sweetie, I love you.
But then my question is, how long did they do this? 30 minutes?
Well, until they could handle it. But look, he's got the cold compress. Look at
We were in the doctor's office the other day, and I thought labor was like an hour, and she's talking 18 hours.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I was in labor for like 48 with my first
Why is he on all fours? I'm confused.
Any position to relieve the pain.
You try to fight. Sometimes you stand
You know what though? They don't have an epidural. Okay, I don't see an epidural in these guys.
Sadly, though, the misperception that the epidural is the cure-all.
Why would these guys do this? This is horrible.
I think you need to do this.
I think they thought that it wasn't going to be as bad as it actually is.
He's like, it's horrible.
And then,
you know, I was once shot in a demo by a taser, by one of those taser guns.
Yeah.
That was about the most painful thing I've ever been through, and I'm pretty sure that that might compare. Kidney stones, I've heard, are just as bad.
That doesn't make me want to have.
It does.
I'm like, use a condom.
Here's the beautiful thing, though, about the human body when you're a woman is, like, after I had my first baby, I thought, there's no way I'll ever do this again.
And then you did it 3 more times.
I had 3 of them naturally, and then the last one I had an epidural. But I thought, I'll never do this again. And not until you're in the delivery room and you feel that first really bad contraction where you go, like, you forget until you're there again.
It's motherhood amnesia. You forget everything, otherwise the human race would cease to exist.
You know what?
You forget it all.
You like black out.
Like, why would you ever do it again if you remembered how awful it was? And not just birth, but like the sleepless nights, the nursing. Like, birth is just the beginning of
pregnancy, do you have, like,
you're going to love it. It's going to be
you
great.
guys
like, I'm not joking, y'all. I was having the worst cramps on Monday, and there was a time when I was laying in my bed with a heating pad on my stomach,
so thinking
if this is anything like pregnancy or labor, I'm going to adopt kids. I can't.
It's exactly like labor.
Them.
That's what it is. Only times 1 million.
Yeah. And you can't get away from it. There's no relief from it, and you know that it's going to get so bad.
Do you have those cramps during pregnancy too?
No, not really. Like occasionally a little bit, but it's not like that.
Contractions that are
you know what? This is all. It's all about you guys, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, it's all about you guys.
Absolutely.
Well, we've got to stand there and hold the hand, and we've got to be supportive, and you know, my wife just wants a martini or a margarita better get this right.
Yes.
A margarita and sushi when she's done.
Let me
That's
tell you
all
what
she
else you
wants.
need to do for your wife. It's called a push present, and nobody made this up when
totally
I had
on
kids,
board
so
with
I
these.
didn't get anything. But you need to bring her a
Already
beautiful
done.
gift. You
I'm
got
done.
it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, good
Yeah.
job.
Nice.
Good job. Yeah.
See, honey?
Well
It's all
played.
good.
Yeah.
It's
He's
even.
a keeper, Samantha.
It even has a name. Did you do this when you had kids? That people gave
I
you
did.
push presents?
Yes. Well, not people. My husband.
Yeah.
One person.
Well, he's not my husband anymore.
Well,
so
there you go.
Well, that explains it.
Well, there
No
you
push
go.
present. No, yeah, no. It's a pretty intense deal. I mean, I hate being a hater, but it's crazy. It's crazy town.
Yeah. Well, you know, she's going to do great, so.
She's gonna be great.
You're in
She's
for
gonna
it.
do great.
Yes. She's going to do
I'm adopting.
a great job. And if you
you'll
are
be
not,
great.
we're going to, I'm
get
actually,
good
we're going to
You'll
check
change your
in.
mind.
Johnson's over here going, you get good drugs.
We're going to check
That's
in.
only after.
True. After, yeah, but yeah,
With
they're really good.
we'll check in with Samantha afterwards. We'll ask her how you did, and if you weren't properly, supportive and doing all the right things, then we are going to bring you back in. We're going to get one of these
please.
machines.
I will
We're
do
gonna
nothing
hook
less than a
you up to
gentleman.
the machine.
Are Lamaze classes still a thing? Like, do y'all do Lamaze class?
No, they're
For
more like the
breathing and
breathing
everything?
stuff. That's more for the natural childbirth. We're not doing that. So we're going to we did the tour of the hospital and we're doing the whole pregnancy class of what to expect and get ready. But
What to expect when you're expecting.
I've read the whole book, by the way. It's 1,000 pages. Just saying.
Good job. Okay, so
That's going to make you a great father.
Should.
As you'll at least know what to expect from her,
I
so
know
you'll be
what to expect that
understanding.
we're expecting,
That's
yeah.
right.